Best method to earn game points on PES 2020 myClub. Game points stand for GP. Now, when you start the game, there are certain ways you do certain things like getting a black ball for the first time or doing a skill for the first time, changing advanced instructions. I'm not talking about a one-off GP. I'm talking about certain things that you can do in the game. Some of them you don't even have to play that will give you GP continuously. Now, the most effective one is actually sim mode. I'm gonna get into that in a second. The second one is match day. Basically, every day, 7 o'clock sharp UK time, GMT. Maybe go into the match day a couple of minutes before 7. All you gotta do, just spectate the 2 grand finals. Some weeks there are only 1 grand final though, like this week for example, 3rd of October or the 4th, I'm not sure. All you gotta do, just spectate the match, you get 5,000 GP. And most weeks there are 2, so that's 10k, 10,000 GP. If you do that every day when you have time, that's 70,000 GP a week, and it will all add up. The second thing is co-op. Obviously, when you play co-op with 2 other people, you don't pay 11 contract for your whole team. You probably pay contract for 5 or 6 players, unless you play co-op solo. Don't do that. The last one is myClub weekly eFootball myClub. Basically, when you play your ranked matches on myClub, all you gotta do, just click on weekly football, and if you finish top rank, you will get up to 29,000 GP. Obviously, if you finish lower, you get less GP. So that's you. Obviously, when you play your matches, you still make GP as well. You know, usually the higher your team strength, the more GP you will get. That's why when you play 5-star, you get more GP. So, and if you just started the game as well, man, I mean, there are offline campaigns, there are online competition. When you click on what's on, if you play it for the first time, you get 10,000 GP. And for those of you who just started, there are the introductory cups, which you can play it. If you play all 5 of them, that's like at the beginning 50,000 GP as well. But I want to talk about the sim mode. Now remember, a lot of people use a mobile phone app for remote control. You know, some people actually farm GP. When I say farm GP, it means like earning GP. That's what they call it in the community. A lot of people actually play the sim mode away even from their house. They actually do it when they're away to work as well. That's some crazy dedication. So there are certain apps you can download it on your phone, or if you have PlayStation Vita or some certain apps as well, you can download an app on your phone and you can play the sim game while even you're away from your console, or even if your house, your console's off, you can still do it. But the best method is to simply create a team and put all your highest rated players in the bench. Why? Because the higher your team strength, the more GP you get. And your starting 11 should be players that you're not going to keep. You know, useless players that you're going to release. After 10 games, you release these players, you get GP for it, and then you get more free players, because every game you play, you will get a random free scout. So 10 games, you release these players, you're not going to renew their contract, that is the whole point. And then you get more players from the scout after every time you play a game. And then you replace it and just repeat this. Personally, I use a 1-star team. I only get like 2,300, 400 GP per game, but I am winning more than 70% of my games. And I did make a video about SimTip. You can watch that as well if you want to play Sim genuinely to win more and for ranking. Not just GP. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I use a 1-star team, I'm still making GP. But the thing is, like, I do renew their contract. At the moment, I'm trying to see how far I can go with the ranking on Sim. Hope you guys find the video useful. Make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I appreciate your support, guys. Till next time, be safe. Ciao for now.